was going to ask you the same question.
Greenlee, can you open your eyes for me?
It's hardly some big conspiracy theory, Tad. I'm an investor in this bar.
Oh, yeah, I know. Jake told me all about it. How you stuffed your nurse full of hush money and shipped her off to parts unknown.
Well, that's his version, right?
She was willing to take the fall for you. I mean, when you were basically drugging Adam. Is she in on the latest lie you've concocted?
All right, and which lie would that be?
Oh, man, that's fine. I'm sorry with you, because, it's so hard to keep score. The one where you basically croak in 6 months or less?
Yeah, well, I know it's breaking your heart, Tad, but I am dying.
Yeah, sure you are. Does Gail always sleep here?
I'm not doing this with you.
It's really funny, because I was watching this place all night. And I mean all night, and she never left, and her car is here, which means she is too. So I tell you what. Why don't we open up that door and say hello?
Wait a minute. You actually think that Annie could get full custody of Emma?
Yeah, it's a real possibility.
How?
Because a psychiatrist testified in court that Annie has been rehabilitated. I get that you don't agree with that, but the judge's job is just looking at facts.
That's great, because the facts are that she's a dangerous woman. All right, she's a homicidal maniac who gets off on manipulating her own little girl.
Yeah, I know. And in the eyes of the law, she's no longer a threat. Right? The charges against her in Stewart's murder, they're dropped. So here's here. She's married. She's settled. Who's to say that she can't provide a stable home for her daughter?
I say, she kidnapped her own daughter, Liza. I mean, come on. She was in a mental institution. And on what planet does that qualify somebody to get full custody of their child?
I'm just saying that the argument will and can be brought up that she is going to be better off with her mother and her stepfather, and especially if Adam is going to be pulling some strings, which you know he will.
So what do I do?
Well, you keep this out of the courts at all costs. And my advice to you is just sit back and wait for Annie to make her next move.
She already did. She wants me to come over to the mansion to discuss options today.
Careful, it's hot. Wouldn't want you to scald that tongue of yours.
Don't you mean choke on the arsenic you put in here? I think I'll go find Adam.
No.
Get out of my way.
This is my home.
Oh, and so you don't allow Adam any visitors?
But don't make me physically restrain you.
Restrain me? You mean with that so-called core of yours?
Well, Sven says that...
Sven says whatever you pay him to say. Oh, there you are. We have an appointment.
Yes, good workout?
Fantastic.
Yeah, why don't you go take a good hot bath? I'll take care of things down here. What is this all about, Erica?
Adam, I understand that you want to see Ryan. I assume it's because you want to talk to him about Emma.
Yeah, Annie has a right to shared custody of her daughter.
But Annie has no intention of sharing. Adam, don't you remember how important it was for you to keep little A in your life and in your home? Do you really want to do this to Ryan? Tear his little girl out of his home and his arms? Please, listen to me, Adam. Ryan is a good man, and he's an even better father. Please don't do this. Please let Emma stay with Ryan. Let that happen. He's a good father.
I respectfully disagree.
Adam, what do you think Stewart would say if he could see you behave like this, cold and ruthless as always?
Well, thanks to me, we'll never know.
Well, I think we both know exactly what Stewart would say. He'd say, Adam, I am so disappointed in you.
We open our front door, and there's paradise. Not our yard, not our driveway.
Oh, are we still in Pine Valley?
No. It's a much warmer place. Much kinder place. Skies are blue. Endless ocean. Flowers to put in your hair.
It sounds incredible.
Yeah. The boys will be so happy. I guess the point is, Kendall, we haven't had our fresh start yet.
So, we just pick up and go? Just like that?
Yeah. Adventure. You, me, Ian, Spike. Travel the world. Team Slater taking over.
You're not kidding.
Sydney, if I was watching you sleep, I couldn't get out of my head. We need to do this. We have to do it now. Get away from this place, from everyone, everything. We'll go anywhere in the world. If we like it, we stay. If we don't like it, keep moving. That's our freedom. That's our paradise.